Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Today I'm super excited because we have the new Natasha Denona Retro Palette. I'm super excited about this one. It is my dream color story. It's definitely got these kind of pinky mauvey berry tones in it, which I love. I love a pink eye, but I also love these type of tones as well. This kind of in between pink and purple area, and it's more cool tone, which I've been enjoying cool tones a lot. Even though I really do love warm tones, I've been dipping into cool tones very recently. So if you're interested to see my thoughts on this palette, I got mine a bit late, but I still wanted to share a few looks and my thoughts on everything. I'm pretty sure you've already seen swatches and a million different videos with this palette, but it's always good to see some other inspiration. So I'm definitely going to be excited to share this with you guys. So if you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this on my channel. I do other types of videos on my channel as well. I will link some examples down in the description box. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first video. Off, we have the Natasha Denona Retro Palette here, which is one of her midi-sized palettes. So we'll get into a few of the details first. This one is inspired or connected to her retro mini palette, and I still have my plastic sheet over the mirror there, which is actually nice when filming. And so this one is connected with her mini retro that she came out with first, which I do actually own. Let me pull it out. It is right here. So when I first saw this palette, I was kind of missing the connection to the mini retro, because this palette actually has those, does have those pink tones in here, but it has these more like cooler, and it's cool tone overall, but it has these kind of like gray green shades here that a lot of people really loved, including myself. And I just loved this palette when it first came out. I bought it upon release and I really enjoyed it. I think this was my first, no, I've had a mini Lila first, but I got that one on sale. This is the first Natasha Denona palette that I paid full price for at $25, and it is the mini size. I have not paid full price for many of her palettes because the prices are very expensive, but a couple of the midi palettes I've paid, the $65 for, including this one, and I'm excited for this one. So definitely, I don't really kind of see the connection with these. I don't even know if they would be good companion palettes because the stories are quite different. I mean, like I said, except for those kind of pinky tones maybe. But we're gonna hop into it. We're gonna see what is going on, and I'm gonna show you guys a demo of a few looks and then give you my final thoughts on the formula and all of that good stuff. Before we hop into it though, I thought to pull out the Love palette, which is also another midi palette. The midi palettes are the mid-size and they're $65, and they are in the plastic kind of hard packaging. But the Love palette is another one that's kind of a pinky toned one. But as you can see, this one's a lot more poppy, giving more Valentine's Day, giving more red and deeper. Whereas this one, I would say you definitely can have some deeper tones in here, but it's giving more subdued, more fall in a way. So there you go for a little bit of comparison to one of her other palettes. I do think these will work well together though. If you wanted to mix them, I think they would do well together if you want to do like an all pink eye. Alright you guys, I'm going into the palette. I'm going to prime the eyes first though. I forgot about that. I usually do that off camera, but what the heck. This is the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer. I've been really loving this eyeshadow primer. Alright you guys, I did have on makeup earlier. I actually used this Desert Lights palette, which is a new palette from Flower Beauty. Their formula is really good. Very underrated. But I took that off, and so we're going in with a second look today. I'm using these new Luxie brushes I got. I really do love this line of brushes. If you've never tried, where's the name at? Yeah, if you've never tried the Luxie brand, they have some really nice brushes. They're synthetic brushes, and the quality is really good for an affordable, pretty affordable price. Alright, let's hop right into it though. Let's get into, I think I'm going to go into this shade right here, Nude Mauve first, and I'm just going to place that into the crease. I'm not going to do anything too crazy today. And we're going in with this kind of fluffy brush. This is the Luxie 209 Large Shader. Really nice. That was is the shade Nude Mauve, which is, it's labeled as CM. I think that's her creamy matte or just matte, I don't know. It seems like just a matte shade, but she does have different formulas in her palettes, and this one is no exception. It has a lot of different formulas. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Rebellion, which is actually, I believe, one of her cream to powder type shades. So we're going to hop into that one, and I'm going to pack that on the outer corner. I think I'm going to use the same brush because this brush will be good for that as well. So I'm going into the shade Rebellion there. Although I did think it will come out a bit deeper. I wonder if I can build it up, but it does look really nice. I did deepen out the outer part, which is what I wanted. So let's move on. We've got a couple different shimmers in here. I'm really looking like in the look of a psychedelic and swing and glitz. I know one of these is more of her like toppery shades, so we'll figure that out. Hello looks really pretty too. I think I'm gonna go with Hello on the lid and then top it with psychedelic. So let's get into that. I think I'm gonna apply with my finger because that's the best way for me to apply most shimmers. So this is the shade, I'm sorry, not Hello, oh my gosh, Helio. Wow. Alright, next we're going to go into the shade Psychedelic. Also going to pick it up with my finger. Okay. A more flat brush to do the lower lash line. I think I'm going to go into this shade Andy right here and then deepen out with Rebellion, which is on the outer part of here. But yeah, I'm going to try a different shade and I'm going to the lower lash line, so that's perfect to do so. Here I am back with the final look. I really just did something really quick with the rest of my face just to kind of show you the overall vibe you can get from this palette. This look is very, very simple, but with also just like a pop of that glam shimmer there. The lower lash line is very simple. I really liked all the shades I used today. I think my favorite shade is probably, I really did, Nude Mauve surprised me. It's kind of just a plain shade, but it was really nice in the crease. I love Rebellion on the outer corner, even though it is deceptively lighter than in the pan, and Helio was really nice as well. Andy was okay, that shade was okay, although a bit light for my liking. I think maybe on even a deeper skin tone that might be pulling a bit ashy, but overall the look came out really, really pretty. And so I will pop in with the second look that I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but for you guys it'll be in just a second. So let's get into that look now. Alright, you guys, coming in a bit closer, and for look number 2, let's hop right into it. back with the final second look. I really do like this one a lot. I did a little bit of a different method this time with putting the deeper shade, which I would usually just put in the outer corner, kind of all over the lid, and then topping it with shimmer. I think it looks really pretty. And of course, finish up the rest of my face with, you know, just a lot of other products I love a lot. I use my Iman Luxury Concealing Foundation to do my base. I use my NYX concealer, the one from the Born to Glow collection of products they have, the concealer from that one. I use the cream bronzer from Melt in Sandy Cheeks for my blush today. For bronzer, I use the cream bronzer from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the ones they just came out with. And for highlight, I actually use my No Chill cream highlight from the brand, what are they called again? Oh, it's right here. Let me just pull it down. No Chill Luster in the shade Mood Ring from the brand Half Caked Makeup. There we go. And then I showed you guys my mascara was from AOA, their brown mascara. It's really simple. It's a $1 mascara. Nothing super fancy for this look. And on the lips, I have Beauty Pie's, one of their lipsticks. So really pretty. It's like a cream formula. Super like creamy filling. So anyways, you guys, this is the second final look. I really do love this one. It's a lot. I think it's still poppin', but it's kind of got this soft vibe. And I think every look you're getting with the Wisp palette is going to be kind of soft, and you can definitely build up some of these colors and get something a little more smoky. But I'm loving the like vibe for this. I think it came out at the perfect time. I think the colors are perfect. I think the quality is really nice. I haven't worn these looks for a long time though. This one obviously I've just worn now, and the look I wore yesterday I didn't wear very long either because I'm doing both these looks after work. So since that's the case, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time on wearing these looks is what I'm saying. So I don't know about wearability or how long it'll wear throughout the day, but I can tell you that these are beautiful performing shadows. When you're putting them on, they blend beautifully, they look nice. I didn't really have any issues. So there are my final thoughts about the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. I really do like it. If you're interested in that color story, then definitely it's a little splurge, but I think it's well worth it. Or, you know, even better, because most of my Natasha Denona palettes I've gotten on sale. I have not purchased many full price, so I'm definitely always going to recommend to wait until a sale, because they happen, you know, they happen throughout the year. Like the Sephora sale is going to be coming up probably by the end of the year again. Natasha Denona runs sales on her site sometimes, or she has like sets or values where you can get like one palette with another one, stuff like that. So definitely try to find a deal, a code, something, because getting percentage off of a $65 palette is always worth it. Alright you guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up down below. Comment if you got this palette, did you enjoy it, do you like it, or do you want to get it? And subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this. I do lots of different things here on my channel. So let's finish up here guys. Stay safe. Adios.